something different today. I have been in the car the last couple of streams, and for some reason I'm thinking this is a good night to stream from the house. Zach's not at work, so I don't have to go and pick him up. That's one. Two, the Ford is still filthy. I kid you guys not, it is so dirty, it's scary. And I haven't had the strength to, after work, after I pick up Zach, after everything, to go and wash the car. So I said, nah, never mind, I'll do that later. So hopefully tomorrow's later. Tomorrow I'm working 2 hours, and then the rest of the day I have off. And then next week, the entire week, I'm doing 2-hour shifts. So that's going to be exciting, well, in my opinion. Who knows? I think I'm going to crack one open. Do I have a bottle opener here somewhere? Please tell me I've got a bottle opener. Oh no! I don't think I have a bottle opener. Who moved my bottle opener? Oh, no matter. Can I have one of these? Oh, let's do this. How's that? Possibly a little bit better? Yep. This was meant for a beer, but I can't find my bottle opener. Who took my bottle opener? I've got one. So, nice frosty glass. Put away this stuff. We'll have none of that. And crack open one of these. Not a Sam Adams tonight. Blue Moon. There we go. How's that? Oh, so much better. Now the trick about pouring one of these is you want to get enough of it in. Oh, that was flimsy, wasn't it? Cheers. I hope everybody's day was fantastic. I know mine was interesting. I had plans. None of them prospered in any way. It was just one of those days. But here's to even the days where everything does not turn out perfectly. Wonderful. Anyways, I hope you guys watching, you're not, obviously not driving. Nobody who watch any of my videos will be that reckless to drive and watch a video unless you're a passenger. But I hope your day's gone well. I hope if you're at home and you're taking it easy, you're able to crack open a cold one and have a lovely, just lovely afternoon. It's definitely starting to warm up. We're off of our numbers from last week. Last week we were in the 70s, and let me see. This week was not warm at all, but it's 64 at the moment, so I'll probably go for a bit of a stroll a little bit later and, you know, just have a chill time, just relax. Oi, mate, hello. Happy, where are we, Thursday? Happy Thursday. Hope you had a wonderful day, Grape. There was something that I wanted to mention. Oh, this morning I dropped a video on today in history, and something that stunned me, and I completely forgot about this, was the fact that it's Ayrton Senna's birthday. Now, I don't know whether any of you guys know, but my Brazilian mates, they'll absolutely know who I'm talking about. Ayrton Senna was, and this is in many a Formula One driver's opinion, the greatest Formula One driver who ever lived, Ayrton Senna. And it's his birthday today. So I thought, how much fun could that be? You know? So anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm enjoying a nice cold one. I was talking about it earlier. I think sometimes what happens is, you know, you go by the good days in the office, and not every single day is a good day. Sometimes it's just a blah day. Sometimes it's just, you know, an average day. Scotty, mate. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well, mate. But yeah, for the most part, life's good. Living's easy. I forgot these at home. I forgot my Bluetooth headphones. Ronaldo, Messi. You know, I mean, that's the impossible question. I love Ronaldo. I love Messi. Messi, the last World Cup was just fantastic. So, I'm still going to go with Ronaldo. Good question. In fact, a valid question, by the way. Who would you pick, mate? Okay. I suppose that's a valid question. But anyways, yeah. Soccer, interesting about Ayrton Senna, when I say. No, it was a photo project I worked on. I've probably got about 5 of these all over the house, but these 2 are kept here. Some of them are much bigger, you know, blown up, huge. It was a photography project. I took photos of the moon cycle, and yeah, it was an interesting project. Some of them I zoomed in quite a bit and blew them up quite a bit and so on. They were fun. It was a fun project. But yeah, no, I'm not necessarily into the moon. It's just a spectacularly easy subject to shoot, and it's something that anybody would recognize anywhere. So it was a fun project more than anything else, to take photos of the moon. It was over a 5-year period, but moon cycles. Sometimes we would go out and take pictures of the moon, like on a daily basis. But yeah, Ronaldo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Even though Messi was fantastic, the last World Cup, I thought he was really solid. So, but that's just my opinion, you know. But anyways, I would say this. Manchester United disappointed this year, but you know, you still love the boys, and you still continue to support them, and so on. I don't know whether you guys have been following the Premier League and the English soccer, but yeah. Yeah. So going back to Ayrton here, interesting conversation. I was reminded this morning when I filmed it. I was reminded. Um, I was in South Africa at the at the Formula One race. It's called Kailami. I was there at the track, um, watching Michael Schumacher at the time. He was driving for Benetton. Ayrton was with. He was with McLaren. It was a fantastic race. I sat with my Doc Martens in spectacular heat in the sun, and it was possibly one of my best moments in time. And he didn't even know I was there. But childhood hero, just I would never forget that. When I say childhood hero, I was a fairly young person at the time. So yeah, that's Ayrton Senna for you. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks for joining, Joe. Joe, would you support who would you pick, Ronaldo or Messi? I'll put that out there. I don't know whether you follow soccer at all, football, but anyways. So yeah, that was that was it, and then there were a couple of interesting things this week. I started Messi. Okay, yeah. We were talking about it earlier. I picked Ronaldo. There's a reason for that, just by the way. Even though I thought Messi's performance in the last World Cup was phenomenal. So yeah, I mean that's the impossible question to answer. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, so I think this week was a fairly interesting week, even though tomorrow's Friday. I thought this was an interesting week. I started. It was either the beginning of this week or the end of last week. American football is what I like more. See, the thing is, I don't understand American football. Like, people tried to explain it to me before, and I cannot wrap my head around it. Like, you have 3 downs or 4 downs, and then the ball changes to the other team. See, if you talk rugby, I can understand it. If you talk to me cricket, I get it. If you talk to me soccer or football, I completely get it. The American football, and it's the same with baseball. I've watched numerous baseball games, and I cannot wrap my head around it. Like, it's not something that I can understand. $100 if you. No, I'm not gonna scream, mate. I don't need $100, but I do thank you for making that comment. So I appreciate it. I will not bend to other people's whims. I'm sorry. Anyways, this is my stream, and until I decide to scream, I shall not do any of that. Anyways, so American football is this phenomenon that I get so. I appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. It's this phenomenon that that people follow, and I get caught up in the hype myself. I love watching American football. It's just the knowledge behind it, the understanding of why certain things happen at certain times. I just, I don't know. Like, I can't do it. I'm struggling to understand it. So, but yeah, valid comment. Thank you. If somebody ever wants to explain to me how it works. And people like explained it to me. They have these, you have the quarterback and then you have like flanks or something. I would have called it a flank. Pass the ball to the flank, and then that person takes the ball and goes and scores, but they run across the thing. They don't, the ball does not have to touch um, touch the ground. Whereas in rugby, the ball physically has to touch behind the post for it to count as a try. So it's like so many things I need to get used to in American football, but yeah, fun times. Anyways, here we go. What else? I've spoken about the moons, Ayrton Senna. What else is interesting today? Not apparently not a lot. Oh, I forgot my earphones at home. I started talking about it earlier, and I unfortunately forgot everything at home. So every phone call I was on today, I had to physically hold a phone to my ear, which is just awful. Especially if you're used to typing notes while you're talking and while other people are talking. But I was saved by this little guy, and these, or else I would have gone insane. Seriously, I do need my music to, quiet down everything so I can concentrate. But yeah, iPod Classic. Well, it's a classic for all of those reasons, so that you could enjoy it, isn't it? But yeah. Oh, it sounds like somebody's here ringing the doorbell. That's fine. One of the kids will take care of it. So yeah, I doubt I'm gonna go out tonight. Last night I went out. Hey, how you doing, Harold? I doubt I'm gonna go out for a burger. Last night I went out and I had myself a burger. It's not a burger. That's the wrong terminology. It's a fish filet fish sandwich at McDonald's, which it turned out to be fine. So my daughter Haven, she's a huge fan of it. She asks me on a daily basis, "Dad, bring me one of those fish burgers," So on Saturday I'll take her. We'll go have one of those. I destroyed all the evidence long before I got home, so nobody was the wiser. I knew when I got home that I would not be, one, in the mood to make food, and two, to do any of that. So yeah, I stopped on the way to pick up my little boy Zach from work. After I finished work, I stopped to pick up one of those in our live stream. It was a lot of fun, but I doubt I'm going to do any of that tonight. I definitely am not in the mood. In fact, my car's just glazed with pollen. It's a black Ford Fusion. It's one of those hybrids. So I was talking about it last night. I wanted to stop on the way home after I picked up my little boy Zach. I wanted to stop at home to get the car washed, and I didn't. And there's a reason for that. Really basic. I just was tired, knackered, not in the mood to stop and have the car washed. But tomorrow I'm taking some time off, and next week I'm taking a ton of time off. It's one of those deals, if you don't take it, you lose it type thing. So no, I don't think so, mate. But anyways, hey, I remember you from yesterday. Well, hello there, Ryan. Are you going to make a couple of funny comments? Well, I expected, mate. Yeah. Last night I didn't have a beer. I was driving. So thanks for joining, by the way. I look forward to your snappy comments. But tomorrow I'm taking some time. I'm gonna get the car washed properly. Didn't get to do it last night purely because I was just knackered, not in the mood at all. So yeah, that's me. Ryan, I just want to say you do not have to stay for this live stream. You're more than welcome to go watch somebody else and make spectacular comments on them streaming. In fact, please invite me to one of your streams. I'd love to watch it. But anyways, other than that, yeah, life's good at the moment. I feel especially relaxed after this beer. In fact, I'll probably have a couple more, and I will watch you on here. It's no, mate, your standards have dropped. If that's what you think, no, your standards. We need to have a conversation, mate. If I'm better than watching, whatever through the window, it's like, nah. Curtains closed. Yeah. You saw me yesterday sitting in the car. The curtains were closed as well. Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So this is what I'm having. By the way, Ryan, if you over 21 and you care to join, more than welcome to. Scott, cheers, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I think tonight's the night. I'm gonna have maybe one or two more of these. Yeah. Maybe have a couple more of these, chill. Watch some. I saw there's a new episode of Resident Alien. No, 4 more. Well, I doubt it. Yeah. I'm gonna be a stumbling person here in my own house. No, I reckon 2 or 3. Yeah, that's fine. So Germany 9. Oh well, I wouldn't know too much about it, would I? But you're more than welcome to share your knowledge, please. Anyways, oh, messages restriction. Okay, well that's fine. Thanks for reminding me. All right, yeah, no worries, mate. So my thinking is I'm gonna have a couple more. Oh, what I was saying was tonight on Peacock there is a this is a show I've been following, the missus and I. Resident Alien, absolutely hilarious in my opinion. And yeah, please pay no attention. Ryan has a fantastic sense of humor. I cannot wait to join one of your streams, mate. It would be absolutely hilarious. I would have to know what goes on in that head of yours. It would be just entertainment unlimited. But anyways, so tonight, Resident Alien, I think I'm gonna have 1 or 2 sitting watching it. It's a show being released, or new episodes are released every, I think, Thursday. So I'll definitely take my time watching 1 or 2 new sub. Hey, appreciate you subscribing, mate. Thank you. I'm not smart. I definitely am not. I do have fairly moderate taste, which is this. and a couple of other things. Normally Sam Adams, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Tell you the ending. Oh, I'd love to hear the ending. No, don't tell me the ending. Don't be ridiculous. So it's on episode, I think 5 or 6, now 5, somewhere there. It's just fantastic. Where's an alien now? Okay. It's this, but guys, it's adult humor. It's not to be viewed with kids. That's what. Yeah, it is good. This is proper stuff. Normally, I would drink Sam Adams, but I have taken a liking into Blue Moon. Yeah. So Resident Alien, it's hilarious. I believe my eldest son told me, or somebody told me, it's being queued up on Netflix. So I'm not sure what the situation is. I'm pretty sure it's available on Netflix. Cold Snap, yeah. So I bought a couple of cases, and I'm down to, like, let me show you, down to 1 or 2 of this. Now this I get every year without question, but I normally buy 4 or 5 cases of these because the Oktoberfest, this specific one is just, it's completely unmatched in my opinion. I have a huge, do you know Joe? No, I don't know Joe. Joe who? Joe Soap? But this, I've taken a serious liking to. Yeah, right. I've taken a proper liking to, just purely because it's it has got to be one of my favorite. Ryan, that joke is now properly used, mate. You can't do that. Yeah, absolutely. Love having you guys here. It's always fun. So when I started, I think last Sunday, I said I was going to it's okay, Ryan. It's one of those, mate. When I started my stream last week, Batman. So I used to party with a guy called Batman. One of the funniest guys I've ever met in my life. He moved to London, him and his sister, and one of the nicest people on the face of the earth. I remember we pulled up next to him, and he was literally a one-man mosh in the car. So, Mr. Wayne, obviously for Batman, yeah. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Okay. I can't remember what I was talking about. The comments kind of got me distracted and all over the place. But that's normally the case, especially if Ryan's involved. Beer, yes. Well, I'm not in the mood for a warm beer, so I'll pop this one into the freezer. And, well, seeing that we're here, might as well. Cheers, mate. I've taken a serious liking into these. It's slightly darker. It forms a nice little head on top of it, but it has a nice colouring to it. So cheers, mate. Nah, not in the mood, mate. You know, we did crazy stuff like that when we were, I would say 18 to 25. Since then, I've grown up. Just a smidge. No. Go on, no. How about no? So, no, not gonna happen. May have a whiskey in it a little bit, so we shall see. Nothing too major. But yeah, Batman. That was an interesting character. That was a time in my life which I remember quite fondly. So yeah. Lady in Straw. Oh, another message being withheld. That makes me very worried. Anyways, it's all good. Guys, I just want to say this. Some shot at Lady in Straw. You may have a couple of either streams open, or you possibly have a couple of websites open, mate. That's got nothing to do with me. No ladies in straw. Oh, shots. Okay. Well, no. I'm not in the mood for... I'll have a whiskey later, but while I'm watching Resident Alien. So, those are always fun. They're just proper fun. When I'm off camera and nobody can see me being an old man falling asleep way past his prime. But anyways, it's always good. No, I wasn't tempted, not at all. It's no, I was thinking of my youth. In my youth, yeah, mate, I would have been completely with you. We'd be having shots, but no. Right now, this is the calm, tame me. So no, I wasn't tempted, not for a second. And in fact, if I was a young person now, I probably wouldn't do the stuff that I did, like drinking shots and drinking way too much beer. Would have saved my money, not financial advice. I would have saved my money and been a rich, boring old fart. But anyways. But yeah, so I think we're getting on there now. Where's your account from? What does that mean? Where am I based, or? No, I'm not following. Sorry, Ryan. Anyways, I think we're getting into the period where I normally wrap the live stream up. It was fun as always. Ryan, you're always a hoot and you're always welcome to join. Please bring your comments. I actually appreciate them for the most part. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. Next time, I reckon I should take the stream through the the accent. No worries, mate. So the accent is from I have a South African accent. and yeah, so which is slightly now been affected by the fact that I do not, for the most part. Yes, I do. I'm hesitant to say a couple of things, but anyways, we're currently living in the US, so fortunately, there are certain things you have to learn when you live in a certain area to pronounce, or else people won't understand what you're saying. So my my accent has been changed. So, and that's why I'm able to talk about American football, because I don't understand what's going on in it. But for the most part, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get into where I've lived in the world historically. I thought I heard. Right. That's exactly it. Like I said, I'm not gonna get into everywhere where I've lived. So, but anyways, it's been fun. I'm gonna enjoy this one all by my lonesome. Live in Maine. Okay, so you live in Maine, mate. I have a record from a guy in Maine, and it's this guy. He plays guitar, and he tells these stories about the people in his town, and it is, when I say phenomenal, it is earth shattering. I'll take a picture of the record and I'll go post it on the community feed. So I'll tag you. Well, I'll try and tag you in it. But it is some of the best listening that I've ever had here in the US. Absolutely, yeah, no worries, mate. And I bought it from a estate sale. A lady was selling everything that she had, and I said, you know, I would like to buy all the records. She was going back to Maine, and she said, well, I would like to keep this one. And I said, yeah, by all means. And she said, you know what, you sound like a guy who could actually this would be good for you to listen to this. And I fell in love with the music. It's just brilliant. But yeah, I'll take a picture of it. I'll tag you in. Scott G. I hope that will get you. If not, just make a note of my handle and just go and have a look. Probably within the next hour or so, I'll post it. But yeah, I'll definitely do that. And if you don't know the music, by all means, please go look it up. It is absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, absolutely. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. So this is where I'm gonna call it. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining, guys. As always, I will stream tomorrow, probably Saturday. Strap the phone to the lawnmower as I drag it through my slightly tall grass. Or something. No, I won't do that. It would just be way too noisy. But yeah, we'll do something tomorrow. We'll do something on Saturday. We'll do something on Sunday, and I think I'll wrap up my live streams on a daily basis for the week. Yeah. We'll wrap it up for a week, and then we'll continue again, you know, the week after and so on. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely Thursday evening. We'll talk tomorrow. Cheers.